Father of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the one who died on Calvary for our sins, rose on the third day for our justification. We thank you for another fast day. We just thank you because you said these things come by prayer and fasting. And we just come saying thank you for your new mercies that you have extended unto us.
Thank you.
We know that you hear us because you said that you would. Whatsoever we ask in the name of Jesus, you would do it. And we believe, Lord. Now, Master, we pray for the forgiveness of all of our transgressions. Whatsoever we have done, said, or have thought that hasn't been pleasing in your holy sight. Master, we pray for the world's condition.
Have mercy, God.
Have mercy upon our leadership. Our president and Congress, governors and mayors. Lord, you said men shall cry for peace, but there will be no peace. But we just depend on you for mercy.
Have mercy, God.
Have mercy, Lord. Look upon that boy, that girl, that man, that woman who's walking the street, don't know you, the part of their sin. Have mercy upon this world. And Master, we pray as we go forward to take me out of self, that your name will be glorified. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in your holy sight. This prayer we pray in the name of Jesus. And after this manner, you said, pray ye,
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us all our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
You may be seated. Before you take your seat, let's give God a standing ovation. Those who are tuned in with us on the live stream, good evening to you, and God bless you who's with us tonight. We have, I understand, over 500, just from Sunday morning, Sunday evening, 506 have been tuning in. Amen. Yes. God's word can go anywhere. Amen. And we want to lift up Jesus. Yes. Because that's all there is in this sin-cursed dark world. Yes. Dark world. People are looking for peace. Yes. But there's no peace in this world, but in Jesus. Yes. And continuing on with our lesson, we have a dynamic lesson. I wouldn't want to be any other place. Right now.
All right. Amen.
That is prayer meeting.
Amen.
That's a Bible study.
Amen.
Best place to be.
Amen.
I want to say we pick up from about where we have control over not fretting.
Yes.
People will make you fret.
That's right.
If you let them.
Amen.
Circumstances will make you fret if you let it.
Yes.
But there is a remedy. There is my late pastor said there's a remedy. The late Dr. Carl J. Anderson left on record. That there is a remedy that God has left on record to cure all fretting. See, there's a fight.
True.
Either you're fretting or you're walking by faith.
That's right.
You either are walking by faith or you fret. Now, there is, if you are not fretting, then you have to have something in place of.
Right.
Say, if I'm not going to fret, then what can I have in place of? So we have tonight, we have a remedy that we can look to and have a cure of.
Yes. Right.
Now I'm going to bring Sister Veronica George. She, I would like to say, she tag teamed with me in the citywide revival. She did a marvelous job.
Amen.
And I want her to just briefly talk about those that many rely on when they have disturbances in the mind. Right? When they have trouble in the home. They have trouble on the job. They call these institutional professionals or the doctrines, and they try to apply it to their situation. It's a crazy thing that happens. It seems like it just gets worse. But I'm going to bring Sister Veronica George now. She did such a great job. Amen. Veronica George.
Obedience to God, give me double honor to Dr. Scott, to the officers of the church, and to all of you here, my brothers and sisters in Christ, and to those who are listening tonight. You may have heard of Sigmund Freud, B.F. Skinner, and Carl Rogers, and these men are considered to be like the fathers or thought leaders of what we call American psychology today. Each of the above-mentioned behavioral or sexual psychologists are required texts and reading.
Now, before she go on, hold your point there.
Yes, sir.
Remember, everybody now, the consensus is when there's a mass murder, when there's somebody go off, it's a mental thing.
That's true.
Everybody ain't crazy.
That's right.
Yes.
It's sin. S-I-N. It's the devil that they listen to. One lady threw her babies in the ocean over there. See, you can get out there so far, you start hearing voices. They didn't talk to you. Just like the Lord talked to you. Okay, go ahead. With these three psychologists that people tend to go to, that doctor up there, pockets with money.
So, as a preschool teacher myself, these men are required texts when you go to school to learn child development. And even though the theories and the doctrine is always changing, these are like fundamental theories that you have to learn about. You have to learn about their ideas and what they thought about human behavior and what they thought about children and how children grow and how we grow and learn as humans. So also their research and practices and ideas are a standard for studying Western psychology and sociology. Sigmund Freud, B.F. Skinner, and Carl Rogers all shared the idea that humans alone are responsible for our successes and failures. It's not sin. Colleges and universities now train teachers to educate students using approaches or techniques based on what these men said and what they believe. So students begin undergoing psychiatric treatments. That's why they use Ritalin, they prescribe these different drugs to children whose behavior is not fitting into the norm or they feel like they can't control them. And it's all based on what these men are saying, how their problems are human. And it's normal. It's normal for children to have weird sexual behaviors. It's normal for children to explore things and to act out. So this is how you deal with it. It's not a sin problem. It's a human problem. So it has to be dealt with medicine, not faith.
And as she's bringing that out, the Bible says different.
That's right. That's right.
In Psalm 51, David says, we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Dr. Gaddis says we're born bad. Even the Bible says that there's not a just man that do good. That sinneth not. So we have a sin problem. Not a psychological problem. It leads to psychological problems. But it's a sin problem. Go ahead, daughter.
So students are no longer held accountable for their behavior behavior and their actions. So mass shootings, as our pastor just touched on. So they're expected to be given treatment. So it's a mental thing. You're supposed to sit down with them. They're supposed to go to therapy. They're supposed to go to sessions. And through the treatments, they're supposed to be able to rehabilitate that young person, that child, that person who is showing these mental behaviors. This is how they deal with it, because this is what Sigmund Freud and B.F. Skinner and Carl Rogers, they emphasize. So it's never about the spiritual aspect. They didn't touch on that. As a matter of fact, they looked at spirituality and religion as man's way of trying to cope with life. It's man's way of trying to find answers. When we don't understand something, we say God made it. When we don't understand something, we say, oh, it's just sin, or we try to use religion as a means of trying to get through life or explain things that we don't understand. That was their take on it. Also, educators are trained to not shame students who come to school, trying to behave as the opposite sex. So if a boy wants to come with a dress, he's supposed to be encouraged. And if a girl wants to come with looking like a boy, dressing like a boy, and getting her hair shaved all off, she's supposed to be encouraged. This is what they're teaching educators. So we're not just talking about from elementary. This is what they're teaching us in the universities. This is standard. These men's theories and ideas are standard for teaching and going into the school district and going into the field of education.
Amen.
Also, just to close up here, each of these famous theorists, psychologists, only acknowledge the existence of God or religion as humanity's way of dealing with guilt. So finding life's answers or understanding what we can't explain. Sigmund Freud, he actually he's left on record as having some strange relationship with his own mother. And so what he did was he internalized his psychology. He said, well, since I'm having these sexual issues, since I'm having these relational issues, then this must be true for all humanity. And so that's what he based a lot of his theories on. He's saying, you know what, all humans have these innate, deep sexual, psychological issues. And what we've done is we've learned to suppress them. We've learned to adapt to social norms. So this was his idea. That's why he's saying when children do things that are strange, or when they talk or say things that are strange, we're not to shame them, we're to treat them as just being human. Carl Rogers' mother.
That's why we have so many crazy sex crimes. Babies being sold. Children being molested. And they don't feel guilty about it. Oh, but they got to stand before God. They try to get God out of everything and justify their wickedness. Taking babies and selling them. Children and boys. A lot of them don't turn up anymore.
You're right.
Carry on.
And just to finish up here, Carl Rogers' mother actually was a devout Christian. But we know that Carl Rogers, his views and his ideas on religion deviated or differed greatly from traditional Christian values. And so actually he's being noted as maybe the father of Scientology or Christian Science, where they say that, yeah, sure, there's a God, but everything that God did can be explained. It can be proven. It can be shown with science. It can be shown with research. It can be developed with a hypothesis. You can write about it. He's saying, so yeah, there's a God, but he used the Big Bang to bring about let there be light. So let there be light came because the Big Bang happened. So they're saying, it was a Big Bang, but God started it. That's Christian Scientology, and they're calling Carl Rogers the father of that. So just to finish up here, the recent mass shootings, the opioid crisis right here, drug epidemic right here in America, are divided country. So these men suggested that all this is not a result of sin, but the result of mankind's declining mental state.
Well, in order to deal with fretting, so that you will not, and we're all subject, go off into a mental psychotic misbehavior, is to do what is left in Psalm 37. Trust in the Lord. Get that scripture. We're going to read it. All right? Turn to it. You should already be turned to it. Y'all sitting up here looking at me. You should already have your Bible open.
Amen.
Trust, well, let's read it together.
Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt show
That's
peace.
where it starts.
Yeah.
You want to stay out of your mental delusions that lead you off into perverted sex, or taking drugs, or sniffing whatever, or in the lounges, or you sitting in a dark room staring at the darkness and the devil talking to you, and you listening and you get that mean look on your face, trust in the Lord. And don't just trust in him, continue to do good. That's how you deal with psychosis, mental problems. When Satan's trying to take your mind and get in your heart, trust in the Lord and do good. And then there's a result of that. So, he said, then what do you say? So shall thou dwell in the land. And in other words, you will enjoy your life. Then the next remedy. The next remedy to social psychotic behavior. What's the next scripture? What does it say?
Delight thyself.
Delight. Be happy in the Lord. You got to enjoy your Christian life by talking and praying and being in your mind. God will live in you if you open up your heart and let him come in. Oh, he'll talk to you like that. You like I'm space somewhere. Do you know the Lord?
Yes.
Delight means to enjoy. Praise him.
Right.
Amen. Not just be happy, but enjoy. That's everlasting, enduring. When you get up in the morning, I say thank you, Lord. Yes, I do. The Lord just blessed me yesterday. I had planned to go to an appointment on Thursday. And I had it all planned out that I was going to go there, Cypress eyes, and get my eyes checked, and then go to another place and then have it, get the pressure checked, and have this done. The Lord had an emergency call. Now see, when you want to do right, by the Lord, and when you want to have things done right, you give me a call, ring, 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 ring. Dr. Scott, you have an appointment. I'll just move everything up. You have an appointment at 11:40 tomorrow with Dr. So-and-so, so-and-so. All that to say this. When I walked in, everything that I had planned on Thursday was already there waiting. I said, look at God. Don't you got any light in here? I'm trying to tell you, some people live outside. They want to control God. Now, God, I'll see you on Sunday, but I will see you on Monday. When you know you got usher board meeting. I was there on Sunday, but I won't be there on Tuesday for choir rehearsal because I got a special date. See, that's when you become psychotic. Because you become a liar. You become a hypocrite. And all that leads to mental problems. When you start lying, you start acting like it's true when it's not true. You start deceiving people. You start being a hypocrite. It leads to mental psychosis. When you're supposed to be at some place and you're at another place, you lying.
That's right.
How about I was at home all night? When you know you weren't at home, you know who you was with. Then you go go into these mental thoughts, one lie after another,
Yes.
then it leads you into other variations.
Right. Right.
You don't trust in the Lord.
Right.
You can't trust in the Lord lying.
No.
Yes.
You can't trust in the Lord doing good. You can't trust in the Lord being delightful, delighting in Him. Because you think about that lie you told.
That's right.
You sitting up in the church, you clapping your head, Jesus, I said, think about that lie. I told that lie, you around, you're all preaching. To say the least in the world. Right now, lies is common. That's why it's so psychotic. Because people lie, don't even think about it. They're so mentally deranged because of lying, being deceitful, until they go off in these other strategies. They're not trusting in God. And doing good. They're not, no. They're not delighting. Look, He said, delight thyself where? Also. He will do what?
Give you the desires.
Look what He blessed you with.
Yes.
Don't you know where I am at now? There's more people coming out than Carter got liver. Just being delightful. Put Him first. The next remedy. Trust. Delight. What's next?
Commit.
Now, commit. Whether you feeling good or not feeling good. Some testify when they feel good. Some come to church when they feel, everything. You got so many moody people now. I'm looking at some people in the church. I don't care what I say. I say, Jesus died on the cross and He hung there for you. He loved you so much. They're supposed to be Christians. Until after they get out of their mood. You know why? Something stuck in their mind. Something back there they bothered about. And they let it overtake them, their attitude of their life. They can't be life because they stuck back there. They pulled back. Instead of let God have it. Instead of trusting in Him. You trust in God, you want to let that thing go.
You're right.
Then you're going to do good. That's part of the remedy. You're going to delight. You're going to bring it to pass. And the next one, what was that?
Commit.
So commit. Some people don't commit to nothing. They married today, divorced tomorrow. How can love be on and off? I don't understand that kind of love. Commitment. Commit means that you're there through thick and thin. Well, Reverend, don't let it get too thin. That's a remedy. Stick with God regardless of what I say. You're not supposed to see your way out. Commit what? Thy way unto the Lord. And what will He do?
Trust
in Him.
and He shall bring it to pass.
God is true to His word.
Amen.
I was looking at that Friday movie, and the young lady drove up and said, "Don't lie, Craig, don't lie. You lying." God don't lie. That's impossible for Him.
That's right.
He keeps His word.
Yes.
If you do what He tells you, He's going to do what He tells you.
Yes.
He keeps His word.
Yes, He does.
That's right.
But you got to be committed. You can't be on today and off tomorrow. On and off, on and off. God give you a good job, and then you gone. God give you a good automobile, then you do it for a little while, and then you get tired. And you start slowing down. Just wait, and then you want God to be committed to you. Some want to get married. How you going to get married if you're not committed?
Right.
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 Well, never met it. Some want a good man, a good woman. Well, why don't you be good? Everything else be good. Who starts with you? There we go. And my late pastor said, the heart's done thrown it out. Trust. Do good. Delight. You shall bring it to pass. Commit. Trust again. And he shall what? Bring it to pass. What's the other one?
And he
Rest.
Oh, now. Rest who? Read it.
Rest in the Lord. And wait patiently for
Oh,
him.
man. I should just teach on this all year. That don't mean go to sleep in the church.
No.
That don't mean go to sleep while I'm teaching.
No.
That's right. My head came up. Rest means don't worry about it.